Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video down at the Hobbs Parker car auction. It is a Wednesday afternoon. It's very wet, and me and Chris thought we'd come down here, see what was available as usual, see if we can see any little cheapies for ourselves. And his sister's looking for a little cheap runaround manual. We've got the little auto at the moment, but unfortunately that's no good for her, so we pop down, see what's going through, have a bit of dinner in the cafe, and show you guys around some cars, see if we can find some cars that have got a few issues, see if we can point them out for you. Quite a lot of you do keep asking me, how do you look around these cars, what do you look out for, etc, etc, and hopefully in today's video we can show a bit of that. But I've just noticed something straight away I wanted to point out, and that was that Ford Focus there. You know, we're doing one at the moment. Look at the front bumper and the wing. They look completely odd, and it looks like it's been repainted, and we've got the same issue with ours. So we're going to walk up and down, find the car that we're going to concentrate on, and come straight back and let you know what we think of it, what we found on it, and what we think the story is. So I've just found one, and it's a prime example of why you have to come down. And you know, you can have a good look yourself, but it is always best to probably get somebody that you know that knows a little bit about cars to come and have a look, because an unsuspected customer will just come and buy this car today. It's in the rain and think, oh, it's got a little dent here and a few little marks, but as you can see when you start wiping it, the lacquer is all peeling off. Somebody's rattle canned the top of the door and they haven't flattened it off, and it's all falling off. And then when you come down to this quarter panel and give it a little wipe, it's like sand. It feels like 80 grit sandpaper, where someone has bogged that all up with filler. All the way around here is full of filler, and it's been sprayed in with a rattly can, and the filler is here. They haven't even rubbed it down, and you can see that it actually joined with the filler to the bumper, and they've got a Stanley blade and cut through it just to give it a little bit of a gap. But when you try and move that, the filler's actually still attached to the bumper there, so the bumper's been sort of moulded to the back wheel arch. And when you go around to the other side, because this looks like a really clean, tidy car, but it is far from it. You've got a dent in the door there, and they probably expect people to notice that. I don't think anybody's trying to deceive anybody, but a lot of people wouldn't see this. You can see the filler work is absolutely atrocious. It's like a DIY has had a go at it and just left it like that, not done a very good job, and they've tried to blend it right up round through here, and it just looks terrible. And again, they fillered the back bumper to the quarter panel. There's a lot of filler in that one. So we did have a good walk up and down outside. They've only got about 25 cars out there, and there wasn't really nothing eye-catching. So we have come inside. I've got 6 or 7 rows here, and me and Chris just walked all the way up and down them, and there was only really one car. I said to Chris, if that's worth the money, we'll have a little bid on that, because they are fantastic cars, great value for money. And that's this Volvo. And the reason I think it might be a little bit cheap than normal, the headlights need a good mop. There's quite a lot of bush scratches on it, and there's quite bad damage on that back door and a bit of damage on that door. And also the scratches go all the way around the car. You can see that big one running right up through the light there. You've got a bit on the back bumper here, so it's going to need quite a bit of paint work, and possibly, or definitely, a new rear door. Again, you've got a ding here, and it's not going to show up too good on camera, but there's scratches all the way down this whole side of this car, and you can see they didn't really mind what car they opened the door up on either. So again, quite a big dent there, and a lot of little chips and nicks, but it has done over 100. It's done 136,500, but looks a nice little car. We're just going to have a look in the book and look online, see what sort of money they're making, and if there's a profit to be had out of this, then why not? Automatic. All the privacy glass, looks very, very nice car. Just wants a bit of work. We have noticed there's a couple of Defenders down here, and we always keep our eye out for these because they are red hot at the moment and they just seem to make such good money. We'll walk down and show you the other one. It looks like it's had quite a lot done to it. So for those of you that missed it in the last video, this is the actual hall where the cars come through. Obviously this is the seating area, and this is the block where they bring them through, and obviously your auctioneers will be up there, and we'll be adding that to this video as well. We'll watch a couple go through, see what sort of money they make. We're going to go inside now, get a catalogue, have a look, see what sort of estimated retails they've got on, see what sort of values they've got on these cars estimated, and we'll come back. So the red Ford Focus that we looked at earlier, estimated retail 18 to 21. Coming through next, let's see what it makes.
£51,000 miles, launched 2009 from Hobbs Parker. Can start at £1,500, we've gone down £1,500, £1,600, £17 in the red, £1,800 here, £1,900 red. £1,900 there, £1,900, £1,900. 2,000 in the seats, 50. 21 sold, 50. 22, 50. Down here then, 22.50 were done and sold, it's gone away, make those days, 250.
2,250, that was above the guide price, and I think that made quite a lot of money. The little call sign, that's what I feel like.
850 bid, 850 and 850, 850 bid, at 850 pounds, all at 850 pounds, at 850 bid, 900 pounds, anywhere else, 900 pounds, 900 bid, 900 pounds, 900 bid, 900 pounds, over there then, 900 pounds bid, 9.
Next we got an old 03 Audi TT 225 in blue, done 162,000, says that the owner is emigrating. Estimated price 5 to 800. Let's see how it does on the block.
Lot number 20, Audi TT 225 Quattro. It needs a new temperature sensor, that's all it is. It's got full service history, it's tested through until April. It's being sold by a registered owner who is moving forward. Just there to be sold. Lot number 20, Audi TT 225 Quattro. A minute ago, I've got 400. 50, 500, 50, sold. 550 bid, gone, 550 bid, at 550, 600 in the seats, 600 pound, 650 here, 650 bid, 650 bid, 650 bid, 650.
2000 CLK 320, 3.2 petrol. This should be a pretty cheap car with 202,000 miles on it. Let's see what it makes.
It will eventually stop raining, the sun will come out, and then you'll wish it was these. So a bit to go for that, should make 1,000, give me a sensible bid. It's here to be sold 300, 400, it's sold, 400 pound, 400 bid, it's gone 50, 450, 450 bid, 450, 450 now, 450, 450, 500, 500 pound, absolutely for nothing at 500 pounds, sold late at 500 pounds at 5 bid, 50, anywhere else, 500.
Very cheap little car that, very cheap for the summer.
225, 225, 225, 50 and off, 25.
Another little cheap car tonight, but no mileage displayed.
Good price range one former keeper, good history, directed from Orbital Mitsubishi, good colour for it as well presented, good clean tidy lot number 201. A1 support diesel, unlimited earnings, spotless and clean inside, spare view, etc. 2000. 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 7. Then the same there, 27, should be hands everywhere. 50, 27, 50, 28, 28 in, 28 got, 28 in the corner, 28. 28 in, £2,800, 2,000 2800, 50, 2850, 29, 2950, 2950, 3,000, 3,000 pounds back here with 3,000 pounds has got away. Go ball. In, that should make £2,600 I thought, and I'm going to put it at 1,500, 15 bid 1,600, 16, 17, 17, 18, 1,800, 1,900, 1,900 pounds, 19 gone, worth more, 50, 1950, 2,000 pounds sold, and 50, 2,050, 2,050, 21, 2,100, lost the goal, 2,100 pounds, got away, 2-1. So if you want a Land Rover, this is the one, isn't it? A little short 90, truck cab, cracking little thing. He's only from you, one owner from you, and that's the man that's selling it. Direct from him, one owner, no VAT, just a proper old truck that is. It's all the right colours, it sounds well, and it's lot number 4. Being sold, by its registered owner, we've had it from brand new. Let the service out with it. It's a good truck, 5,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6 gone. 5,006, 7, 5, 7. Provisional bid then, £5,700, hands going up. At £5,700, I'm going to submit this, and I think it was worth more. 57, provisional, 5, 7.
Excellent lumps all-wheel drive, done 136. Volvo history all the way through. Full main dealer history this time. Full main dealer history, not 238. Not 238, I'll put it in somewhere. You've got a chance to own it. Put it in. 25, 26, 27, 8, 9. 29 bid, 2,900, 29 bid, £3,000, 3,000 bid, 1 bid, 3,1, 3,1, 3,1 bid, £3,100 bid, 3,1 bid, 3,1 bid, 3,1 bid, 3,1 bid, at £3,100 bid, 3,1 bid, 3,1, 3,1, selling position at £3,100 bid, 3,1, 200, 3,1.
So it's never a fail coming down. It produces lovely content, and I know that all of you do enjoy these videos. This is the 3rd one we've done here now. And I hope that you found some of it interesting and some of it very helpful, because I do get numerous comments all the time, not just on this video, I mean in the videos in particular. Last night's video, when I said about the what would you like to see, we've got quite a lot of new subscribers now that said they'd love to see this side of things, and so I've done another video here which was brilliant. Some of the cars, I feel, this is the first time in the 3 times that we've come and filmed it, some of the cars were really, really worth the money tonight, and some of them, as usual, were just, I think that they was too much money. So we'll start off with, I haven't been back through the video, so it's going to be in no particular order, but we'll start off with that particular Corsa that had that bad bodywork. That was £900 plus fees. That's another, I did read it in here somewhere, sorry, bear with me a minute. Another 150, I think, in fees. There we are at the back. Oh, £165 fees on that as well. So that was too much money for that car. It had a real hard life, and let's face it, it's going to be £400 or £500 to make it immaculate, and then you could have just gone and bought one that was a lot nicer. The Audi TT, very high mileage, but what a cheap car. £650 plus the fees. If you wanted a nice little 225 horsepower sports car, that car would have been about £700 out, no, sorry, about £800 out the door. But again, what a lovely little car for cheap. Then we'll move on to that Volvo, which was the last car. You would have seen, I put my hand up there straight away, and I said to Chris, if it's about between 2.5 and 2.8, which they estimated it between 3.2 and 3.7, I thought that that was a bit strong. We'd be looking at selling it for about 3.2, so I only bid that amount, and as you would have heard there, it sold for 3,100 plus the fees, and 3,100 plus, that's another £240 in fees. The next one was that little Audi A1. To get into a half-late-ish car, 2011, 1.6 diesel, done 128. Now we know VAG, Volkswagen, Skoda, Audi, they go forever. That little A1 sold for 3k plus the fees. And I don't think you could buy that off of the internet, off of eBay for that money. That was absolutely brilliant, that was. The old Defender 90. Again, you know, we sold our Series 3. We know that it was a classic and it was worth good money. But we have been looking around at the Defenders quite lately. And that car was one owner from new. It had been the same farmer had owned it. And it had a few marks around it, but it wasn't beaten up. £5,100 plus the fees. I think that that was worth the money. The 2010 white Fiesta. I don't think I've done that one. £2,100 plus the fees. So about 2.4, and it had done 101k. Well, it certainly makes my ones look cheap at that price, because I think that was too much money. Guys, let us know what you think of tonight's video, and like I said, we will try and keep doing them once a month, once a quarter, whatever you like. Put your comments in the comment section down below, let us know what you think. Check out the merch store, the link is in the description. Like, subscribe and share. I want to thank each and every one of you very much for your continued support and watching the videos, and we'll see you very soon in the next one.